Hey guys, and welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. So today we're going to be doing another NPC walkthrough. Today we are going to be doing Orbeck of Vinheim. So Orbeck is the mage kind of character that we're going to be taking all those scrolls to, and he's going to be able to sell us all the spells in those scrolls. So first things first, let's get him to fighting. So to do that, we are going to be coming to the third bonfire in the Crucifixion Woods and kind of come to this area just before the boss battle, the Crystal Sage boss, and try and find a way up to the top floor around the left hand side. So just go ahead and talk to him. He will only go back, and you only have the option to make a promise if you have 10 or more intelligence. So make sure you just level intelligence up just a tiny bit, even if you're not really interested, even if you're just interested in getting the platinum or something and doing all the NPC guides. The objective, and the only objective for this NPC to do his quest, is to find all those scrolls and learn all the spells from those scrolls. So there's going to be 4 scrolls in the game. The first one is going to be in Farron's Keep, and to find that we're going to come to this area to the right of the second bonfire, where there's going to be a crab with this white tree. And if you don't know where it is, it's kind of just before the boss door, the big door to go to the boss area. Just before that, just head to the left and you'll find this crab. So after we defeat the crab, just stick to the wall to the right and kind of circle back around on yourself, and eventually you'll find this kind of corner with a few enemies on it, and you'll see loads of these mushrooms, the dead guys from Dark Souls 1. And there's going to be one item around here, which is going to be the Sage Scroll. So technically you can go and give it back to Orbeck. You can leave it if you're not really interested. It's up to you, really. So now we're in Farron's Keep. We are actually going to be able to go and pick up the second one. You may have even picked this one up before the other one. Depends what order you do the fires in. So like I did on the detailed walkthrough, the third fire I did, which is the one to the right of the entrance. There's 2 to the left of the entrance and the one to the right. So the last one I did was the one to the right. So after this fire, just go the other side of the fire and come down the stairs that are behind it and continue straight. Try and stick to the right where these rocks are and these enemies that try and curse you. I think there's some repair powder around here. Once we get the repair powder, just kind of U-turn back on yourself to the right and you find this cave, and inside that cave we are going to be picking up our second scroll, which is the golden scroll. So for the third scroll, it's going to be a bit later on in the game. Once we get to the Irithyll dungeons, there's going to be an optional area after the second bonfire, the second bonfire, which is in the Profanated Capitals, or capital. Once we get to the that bonfire, we can come to this optional area, which is kind of like a swamp area. It's not really hidden. That's why I haven't really showed you how to get here. And to be honest, you probably got the scroll anyway. Just by killing this NPC, you get Logan's scroll. So yeah, that's 3 out of 4. As for the last scroll, is probably going to be another one you already got anyway. So in the Grand Archives, we're going to encounter this Crystal Sage that keeps kind of teleporting away from us every time we try and damage it. Eventually we'll come to this bridge area where we will finally be able to kill it. So yeah, so just go ahead and kill it, and he will give us our 4th and final scroll, which is going to be the Crystal Scroll. So with this scroll, with all 4 scrolls, now we can go back to Orbeck in Firelink and try and buy all the spells available. So just give them all in. Doing so, he will give us the Young Dragon Ring. Also, it is worth mentioning that if you buy a whole load of spells, I can't guarantee, I can't really remember which ones, but if you talk to him after buying about 5 different spells, he will give you the Slumbering Dragon Crest Ring, I believe, and a Gesture. I just want to leave that out there because I don't actually show that in the video. So yeah, once we have learned all the spells and brought them all from him, there's one thing we left to do, and that is to go and defeat the Twin Princes boss battle in the Grand Archives and come back to this area in the Grand Archives after refreshing the map, and his ashes will be on this chair. So there's 2 things we can do with his ashes. One is go back to the merchant, like with all the ashes, and she'll sell us some spells and stuff. And the other option is, if we're doing Uria's side quest, if we give the ashes to Uria, she will give us the Morian Blade. So yeah, guys, that is Orbeck. Let me know in the comments which one you'd like to see next. Remember, if this was helpful, please go like and subscribe if you're not already. Remember, you can follow me on Twitter. You can directly support me on Patreon, which is much appreciated. And we'll see you next time, guys.
Where to go from here is clear, I'm on my own, yet I still feel off the chain like stolen bicycles. It was drilled in my head that I'm a selfish fuck, that I get on my own nerves when I talk too much. Told that I live my life disconnected and empty, with a smile that's insane as if I'm overly friendly. So do what you will, I'm still here and I won't leave. But look at how mean you can be, that is so sweet. Run for the hills, I'm as ill as your whole team. Drove off a cliff and I landed on both feet. Well, I admit that I'm done with the old me. The dirtier it gets, the more I'm feeling I'm so clean, that I don't need Molly to be rolling with these changes. I'm at the library in a quiet meditation. Damn, people look pissed off and too abrasive, with lots of personality and no conversation. An epic name is who inspired me to think, and I've hit the home run, I'm just rounding all the bases. I'm skydiving into your world designed to fly, flying up from the earth will not be defeated. Hell is for freezing, scream till it's peaceful, it's walking on beaches. Laugh at how dark it can get in this